What was the topic discussed in the last class? Do you remember? Am I audible?
Yeah, sir. Actually, we are discussing about explicit cursor, sir, and you have given a program on that, an explicit cursor.
Okay. Okay, fine. So my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we discussed explicit cursor. I just wrote a small program,
Yes,
and
sir. Exactly.
so far we have discussed one type of loop, that was loop and end loop. Okay, so apart from loop and loop, there are two two more loops. So let's see those loops also. So this is a variable begin x equals to 1, and this is called while loop. While x is less than 10, loop, and whatever you want to do here, dbms. This loop is not very popular, output, but we have this also. So here I'm just displaying the value of x. So it will display x is less than 10, then I will say x equals to x plus 1 and loop. So here explicitly, we don't need to break the loop. Loop will automatically break when condition becomes false. So if you can see here, there is a condition in the beginning. Okay, so I have just printed from 1 to 9. If you see the program, I have a variable x, initial value is 1. This is the condition. So in the beginning, condition should be true. Condition is while x is less than 10. The value of x is less than 10. So condition is true. It will come inside. It will print the value of x, which is 1, printed. It will increase value by 1. That next value will be 2. It will print. Again, it will check the condition. 2 is less than 10. It will keep on doing till now. See, till 9 condition is true. The moment x becomes 10, it will go back. It will check the condition. 10 is not less than 10, so it will not come inside. Whatever. So this loop, we don't write exit. Exit we write only with a loop and loop because their condition is always true. But here condition will become false. The moment condition becomes false, the loop will break. Any doubts here? There is a third type of loop that is called for loop. And in for loop, if you see here, this is for loop. So for loop index, I is not a variable here. I have not declared any variable I. For I in 1 to 10 loop, display the value of I. It will also give you the same output. The starting value of I is 1. It will automatically increment by 1. You cannot increment it by any other value. It always increases by 1. Last value will be 10, and we are printing the value of I. I will not get recognized outside the loop. If you try to print the value of I outside the loop, it will give you error. So you see here, I have printed the value of I outside the loop, and that will give you error because this I is a variable, whereas this I is loop index. If you declare also, say I equals to, I declare a variable I number, and I say I equals to 3. So this I is different than that I. See, here I have declared a variable I value is 3, but this I is not this I. This I is a loop index. It starts from 1 to 10. Last value of this is 10, but this is still 3. This value is still 3. So this is this variable, whereas this is just a loop index. No need to declare. If you don't need this I, don't declare it. Most of the time we use this loop. Look. So this loop, one more thing you can do for I in, you can run this loop in the reverse order also. So you can run like this also.
From I 10 to 1.
Sorry?
Reverse means 10 to 1, right?
No, it will be like that only. For I in, sorry. For I in, it will automatically take the last value. For I in reverse. Okay. So for I in reverse, you will write like that only. But I will initialized, it will get initialized with 10 and it will automatically decrement. It will come to 1. But again, this I is not this I. This is different. This is still 3. So inside the loop, this I will take precedence. Outside the loop, the variable I will be recognized. Okay. So these are the 3 loops in
The loop
PLSQL.
index we had to give I only or anything which we whatever we want, sir.
Here,
Sir.
you can give
The
anything.
place of I.
Anything you can write. But whatever you write, that is your loop index.
Okay.
So if you say instead of I, you say J. So J is your loop index. Okay, does not matter. Okay, for J in
Okay,
reverse.
sir.
Okay,
Yes, I got it.
so these are the 3 loops, and as I said before, most of the time we use for loop or loop and loop. So coming back to the cursor. So again, I'm going to declare a cursor. Cursor, say cursor name, say CMP is select EMP number, ename, job, then you declare a variable, say v emp rec, type is CMP percentage row type. Okay, Then you say begin. So what we will do next step? Open the cursor. Open CMP. Then we will fetch. So we have to fetch many times. So we will put loop here. Then we'll say fetch C underscore EMP into what?
Percentage.
VEMP into variable. Simple.
EMP.
VEMP rec. So we got first record. And we will
So
fetch
exit
when
when loop is EMP is called.
not found.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now what you will do? Now my requirement is I want to increase the salary. So I will say VEMP rec dot job. I will check the job. If VEMP rec job equals to clerk. So I'm saying if I increase the salary of clerk, only clerk salary should increase. So I have to check each record. I said, okay, increase the salary of each clerk. So I will check the first record, the value of job is clerk or not. So if VMP.job equals to clerk, then what? Update the salary. So update means update EMP, set salary equals to, so say increase the job salary of clerk by 2000. Okay, now remember whenever you're writing update, you write for a specific record. So you are increasing the salary of current record, current employee. So what is the employee number of this guy? Where EMP number equals to what? You have EMP number as well, correct? In the query you have taken EMP number. This is the EMP number. So for the current record, if job is clerk, increase the salary by 2000 for the employee number, current employee number. Okay. That if another condition, it happened.
So spelling mistake in HEN.
We'll correct that. So update EMP, set salary. So if it is manager, increase the salary by 4000 or 3000. Again, where EMP dot EMPNO. So your condition is different. Sorry, where EMPNO equals to VEMP rec dot EMPNO. Okay, this is another record. And if and so on, you can give number of conditions. And done. Now we have made some spelling mistakes.
Yeah, sir. Them we have written in VMP-rec.job is equal to MG, then them we have written.
Then
12th line.
okay, fine. So okay, and then at the end we have to close the cursor. So you open, then we'll say close C underscore EMP. Semicolon, line number 16. Something is missing again. Okay, end loop we have not done. Sorry. So we started loop. Loop will run.
End loop, sir.
So end loop is missing, and after loop we'll close it. EMP reg, VMP reg, again spelling mistake. Okay, so we have not displayed anything. It is just updating the data. So let me
Yes,
say
sir.
this PL4. But if you see now, we have two categories of job. That is what is getting updated. If you see the data, clerk and manager, MGR. Manager is MGR. If you see the data here, see if you have that those category of job, and if you have what is the salary. So you have clerk. You don't have MGR. You have manager. But you see clerk here. What is the salary? 17,000. And okay, if I again run the program, say order by job. Okay, so we have four clerk. These are the salaries. If I run that program again at the rate say PL4, okay, and now you see the salary of these guys. See, it has increased. Okay, it was 17,000, 19,000. So there is an increase of 2,000.
Yes, sir.
And similarly, we don't have. If you don't have, obviously it will not increase. MGR we don't have. We have manager. So if I change, I make it manager. But now what we are doing, we are checking each and every record. Now we are processing every record. All the records that is part of the cursor. Okay. So now if you run, so you can check here. You can say where job equals to fetch the specific, display the specific data. So only manager. So these are the salaries. Okay. Now I run the program PL4. Again, you see the data. So what was the salary before and what is the salary now? You can see there's an increase of 3,000, and that is what we have done in the program. So it is checking each and every record, and whatever is a return condition or update, that is happening for every record. Any doubt here? Huh?
No, sir.
So let me show you one more thing. Current of CMP. Now here we are giving condition for every record, correct? VMP rec dot EMP number. So EMP number should be part of the select statement used to create the cursor. Okay, but there is a way where current of PDPL4 for update of salary. Now see, I have just changed the program slightly. If you see the program now, I have made two changes. Cursor name is select from EMP, and I'm saying for update of salary. Now, what is this for update of salary? This is again an optional clause, but when you write for update of, it is going to lock the record. All the record that is part of the cursor will be locked. And the lock will release only after you perform whatever update, delete, DML operations. And in the condition also, I'm not giving any condition like EMP number equals to this value. I will write where current of CMP. Now you cannot write where current of CMP until you have for update of. Okay, let's see first what happens. There is no change. Program will still perform the same action, but only thing is that we are doing it in a different way now. So if we run the program PL4, so it has executed successfully. If you check here, again the salary has got increased by 3,000. There is no change. Still it is updating. And okay, let us see one more thing. Is it updating all the salary or only respective salary? So you see salesman is still 8600, and take one example of manager. So let me put it like this again. Order by three means third column. So check salary of analyst 9,000. Salary of take any clerk say 2,300. Salary of manager 14,000. Okay, I run the program again. PL4. Okay. The salary of analyst is still this, but if you see clerk salary, it got increased by 2,000. And manager salary again got increased by from 14,000 becomes 17,000 something. So only salary is increasing for these two guys, these two category of jobs. And in the program, we have not given any condition. We have just written current of CMP. Current of CMP means the current record. It would update. Here there is no condition. So which salary is getting updated? Which record? The current record. So current record job is clerk, and current record salary is getting increased by 2,000 clerks. And for manager, it is increasing by 3,000. So this part is playing the role. But if you don't write this part, then it may give you problem. So if I just say I just write the query. I am not mentioning for update of. So at the rate PL4. Okay. Now if you compile, see cursor CMP must be declared with for update to use with current of. Current of you cannot use until you write. You understood what I'm talking about, correct? So until you write here for update of salary. Right now I have removed for update of, and that is the reason it is just from EMP. And that is the reason it is giving error. So whenever you write, you want to use where current of, you mention for update clause in the program, in the cursor declaration. Okay. So both comes together for update of and where current of cursor name. Okay. Any doubts here? Okay. Let's see another topic. Parameterized cursor. So cursor may have parameters as well. Okay. So what I mean by that, so say declare cursor C underscore EMP is search star from EMP where say department number equals to 10. Now what will happen? Can we change this value dynamically? I will say begin. And there is one more way to use the cursor. I will say for I in CMP. That is cursor. This cursor for loop. For I in cursor loop dbms underscore output dot put underscore line, and I'm just displaying the value. Say I display name loop index dot column name and loop, and what it is displaying, it is displaying all the names for department number 10. Okay, so next time I want to run it for department number 20, I have to go and change the value to 20. Now see, it is hanging. Okay, I have changed the value to 20 and there is no record. Nobody is in 20. So it is not displaying anything. Let's see for 30. So for 30 again, as I said, I modified the value and these are the people in department number 30. But I'm going and changing the department number value manually. Okay. Can we change it dynamically? We can pass the parameter here. So what I mean, I want to say P department number like this. P department number. Okay, let me write. It will be clear if I write here. So now see like this. Declare cursor CEMP. So in the cursor name, I can pass the parameter. I can say a P department number, and this is what type? Department dot department number percentage type. This is my parameter. P department number is select, write the condition where department number equals to P department number. Same parameter I'm going to use this here. Okay. But the value of parameter P department number will come from another cursor. So I will say cursor C department is select department number from DPT. Begin. So I will open first department number cursor. Open C department. We are not taking any variable here. And we will fetch. So we have to take variable. We have not taken fetch C department into V department number. This will be the variable we have not declared. And then we will pass this value open CMP. Open CMP into, okay, here we will pass the value of department number. So first we open this cursor, we fetch data from this cursor into this variable. Value of this variable will pass while opening the cursor. This value will get copied here. Using that value, this query will execute. So if the value of department number remains same, it will fetch same data. If department number value changes, data will change. Cursor data will change runtime. You will see right now I have not declared any variable. So obviously we can't continue with this program, but let me declare the variable. So I need one variable for v department number. So this will be department number percentage type. Okay, here CMP. So I will say VMP rec. This will be C underscore EMP percentage row type. Okay, the value will get assigned open fetch, and here we will have a loop fetch exit when C underscore. Okay, let me share this part also so that you can see what I am doing. Can you see now my notepad? My notepad is visible. Can
Yes,
you?
sir.
Okay. So here I have opened the cursor. I am fetching and I am saying exit when C department percentage. This is a cursor. So correct. So not found. Okay. This is first loop. First cursor here. Loop exit and now data is here. So that value I'm passing here, and then I will fetch data from this cursor. So fetch CMP into what? Here I have a variable VMP rec. VMP rec. And again exit when C underscore EMP percentage not found. Okay, so this will exit, and sorry, here again there will be another loop. So this is a loop inside loop, nested loop. It will keep on running, and here let me display the value pvms underscore output dot put underscore line. Here I will display say only employee name. So employee name is VEMP rec dot employee name. And I will also display department number. So department number I will display here. You say this is department number. So one loop is controlling department number, other loop is controlling all the employees of that department number. So this is then exit. This is end loop. Now remember, see, we have opened this, we have opened this. So outside loop, we will close this cursor. This cursor we are going to close. CMP, so that we can reopen this. Otherwise, it will give you error. This is end loop for the first one. And here we will close C department. And that is end of program. Still it may have error. Good. Save PL5. Now see, department number 10 displayed once. All the employees of department number 10 below that department number 20 is displayed and no employee name. Because department number 20 exists in the department table, but we don't have any employee for department number 20. That is the reason you are not getting any name here. Then department number 30 is displayed and all the employees of department number 30. Again, 40 is also displayed, but no employee exists for 40, so nothing is getting displayed. You will see the program here. That is what we have done. We have taken one cursor CMP that will fetch all the data from the employee table for department number, specific department number. What is that specific department number that we are taking here? So we are taking all the department numbers from department table. We are opening department cursor. So this is coming into the picture. All the department number from department table. First data, first record from this is fetched. First department number assigned here. And we are displaying the first department number. Then that department number is passed to CMP. So that department number is passed here. Using that value of department number, this query will process. It will get all the details of employee for that specific department number here. And there will be multiple employees. So each employee data we are fetching here one by one. And you remember we displayed only name. So only we are getting name. So first record displayed, second record displayed, and till last record. After last record, it is exiting. When it is exiting, cursor is getting closed. So whatever data was there for that specific department number, everything got displayed and we close the cursor. So here we have end loop. So from here it will go back. It will go back, it will come here. It will fetch second department number from this table. Second department number. Then second department number will get displayed. That value will be passed into this second department number. Then second department number loop will start running. Second department number employee details will be fetched, displayed, name will be displayed. It will keep on doing till last record is processed. And then again it will get closed. And it will keep on doing till every department number from department table is processed. So we have two cursors here, one cursor for department table, one cursor from employee table. The employee table cursor is parameterized cursor, where parameter from department is passed here. It is received and that value is used in the condition. So in real life, many times you have to write this kind of program where value for one cursor input will come from the another cursor, another table. So you take data from one table, pass that data as a parameter for another cursor and get your things done. Any doubts here? These are the most basic program. And as I said before, slowly things will become complex. But it is not very complex. But if you don't practice, definitely it will be difficult for you to understand. So try to write the program by yourself. Any doubts?
No, sir.
You can see my screen, correct?
Yes.
What about others? Tarun, Vamsi,
Yes, sir.
any doubts?
No, sir.
No doubts.
Clear the answer.
So when can I take test?
Monday, sir.
Monday I will take test.
Sir.
Is it okay? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Great.
Sir, what will be the pattern of test?
Pattern of test. I will give you questions.
Is it going to be on this PLSQL or SQL2?
PLSQL.
Okay, sir.
This one, sir.
Ah,
Till this day,
sorry.
till today, what you have said
Ah,
earlier.
correct. Till today. Okay.
Sir, please upload Monday's class, sir. It was not uploaded yesterday.
We have uploaded one video. One video I see it is not converted.
Only class 1 and 2 is been showing. Monday's and yesterday's class we didn't
No,
get.
today I have uploaded. Just check. Class 4.
Okay, 1 second.
Class 4 is there. Class 3 it has not converted into recording. I will try. It's not converting only. So is it difficult? PLSQL, you are finding it easy? See, until you write program by yourself, you will not find it easy. So try to write program by yourself. Then you will automatically you will understand what needs to be added in the program. So programs are very small, very few line of codes. And you can see here, we are not writing anything. It is just same stuff. Fetch. Fetch is equivalent to select. So we fetch data from the cursor. Whenever cursor will come into the picture, we fetch values from the cursor. Okay.
Sir, class 4's video is uploaded. I think so. Class 3 is remaining.
3, I have some problem. Let me see if I can correct that video. Video is having some issue.
Okay, sir.
So this is clear, no doubts here. Okay, let me write another program. Now see, when I write a cursor, what I do, I say cursor name is select the star from EMP. Okay. And then VMP rec EMP row type. Can you please go on mute? Whistle is coming. VMP rec. Okay. Then begin. Then what? What we do? We say open CMP. Then loop. And we say fetch. Fetch cursor name CMP into what? Variable name, very simple. VMP rec. So it is row type of variable. So all the values will come. And then we start processing. And since we want to fetch everything, and it is a loop, we will say exit when C underscore EMP percentage not found. So this will break the loop, exit, and that's all. So in between, we can write whatever we want to do. You want to display, or you want to update, or you want to delete. That's all, only this much. So between loop and loop, all the processing will happen. One by one, we will take the data, we'll check the values, we'll update, or whatever you want to do. So I'm giving you an assignment. We have a table EMP. You create another table EMP copy. This is copy of EMP. Okay, so in the beginning, EMP copy will not have any data. If I ask you to create an empty table, how you will create empty table? So you can say create table EMP copy. And this is copy of EMP table, but it should be empty. So here you give a false condition. Create table name as select star from EMP where 1 equals to 2. So this will create an empty table. The table will have same structure as EMP, but no data. If you query, there is no data. So start from EMP underscore copy, empty table. Now what you do, you check the data in from the EMP table. Okay, there is a column here, hire date, correct? So all employees older than 10 years. Okay, 10 years means if hire date or if today employees are 10 years older in the organization, all those data you move to EMP copy. You understood the requirement? So you have data in this table. Check if those data hire date is 10 years old. So all such employee record you move into EMP copy table. Move 10 years old employee, or you can say 10 move employee data if employees was hired 10 years or more, 10 years before or more. It is clear now. Move EMP data to EMP copy. Is that clear? Why I'm not hearing anything? Tarun, Vamsi, Ludia,
Sir, can you explain once again?
what? When I'm giving you assignment, you are asking again. See, I have created this table, empty table, correct? And there is a table employee where you have data. This is empty table. You have a column hire date. So check every employee if that employee was hired 10 years before or more. 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, 10.5 years. So if employee was hired 10 years or before or more than 10 years, you move that employee data into this table.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. Don't do anything with the original data. Just those records where employee hire date is more than or equal to 10 years, you move to this table, EMP copy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this one, show me tomorrow. Okay. So we are stopping here.